Hello Explorer, the sun is working, the sound is working, don't worry. Okay, watch this video.
Given that he's so globally famous now, we actually know remarkably little about Tut's life. And that's partly because his reign was cut short when he was around about the age of 19. But it's his cause of death that's become one of Egypt's most enduring mysteries. To see why his death is such a mystery, I'm heading for his tomb with Egyptologist Gail Gibson. They would have had to dig all this out.
Every bit of it, wondering every minute what was at the end.
From the moment Howard Carter entered this place, there were signs that there was something strange about Tut's death.
Why give him this?
For a start, when compared to the other tombs in the valley, this one was a lot smaller. It is surprisingly small.
It's not at all what you'd expect for a royal tomb.
No.
It is very strange, this very bare and small tomb. This was the room with the chariots and beds and boxes and all kinds of stuff.
This modest tomb was jammed full of all the royal possessions that were usually buried with a king.
Okay, what you saw was Mysteries of Tutankhamun's Tomb. Right, tomb, the place where you go, where pharaohs used to go when they slept? No, when they died. Let's see if you have everything checked on your checklist. Class mode, water bottle, glass of water, cup of water, notebook and pencil case. Cheers. Go? Beleza. A gente vai começar a aprender agora uma coisa chamada gerunds, certo? Seria um gerúndio. Não quero que você pense muito na ideia de gerúndio, porque em português é quase o contrário. E, enfim. Pensa em entender a frase que eu vou te passar. Ok? Dá uma olhada nela. Playing Roblox helps you to make new friends. Certo? Eu disse que até na outra aula tinha um spoiler. Tinha aquela frase: Playing Roblox is way easier if you know how to speak the English language. Certo? Então, por quê? Por causa do playing, certo? O que significa essa frase? Playing Roblox helps you to make new friends. Pensa isso, fala em voz alta para você ver se você entendeu o que significa essa frase. Jogar Roblox te ajuda ou ajuda você a fazer novos amigos. Por que você precisa prestar atenção nessa parte? Eu vou te explicar por que ela é importante. Agora, na gramática, a gente vai começar a aprender gerunds as a subject. Gerúndio como um sujeito, certo? E o gerúndio como sujeito, ele é o seguinte. Isso aqui é o nome de uma ação, certo? Qual ação? Jogar Roblox. Então, gente, quando a ação estiver na posição de sujeito, vai acontecer isso aqui, ó. Presta atenção. Quem é o sujeito? É aquele que faz a ação, certo? Normalmente, na maioria dos casos, o sujeito é aquele que faz a ação, ok? E aí, quem te ajuda a fazer novos amigos? Poderia ser my mother. Minha mãe te ajuda a fazer novos amigos. Ou sei lá, my cousin helps you to make new friends. Meu primo te ajuda a fazer novos amigos. Então, poderia ser uma pessoa que ia fazer essa ação. Mas não. No lugar dessa pessoa, tem uma ação. E é isso que a gente vai aprender. Quando a ação, o nome da ação, estiver na função de sujeito, querendo fazer alguma coisa, certo? E quando ela estiver assim, vai terminar em ing, vai terminar em ing. Em play, por exemplo, o verbo play, que é jogar Roblox, no caso de jogar, você só coloca o ing e toca pra frente, tá de boa. Só coloca o ing no final do verbo, certo? É... é muito louco isso aqui. Mas eu vou te explicar. Aqui existem os verbos. Você já deve ter entendido um pouco sobre verbo, né? Normalmente são as ações, estados, são palavras que se flexionam no tempo. Vai pro futuro, vai pro passado, certo? Mas aqui ele tem quase o valor de um substantivo. O que, teacher? Um verbo com valor de substantivo? Substantivo é aquele que dá nome às coisas, não é? Então, por exemplo, qual que é o nome disso? Pen. Qual que é o nome? É caneta. Pen. Então, caneta é um substantivo, é um noun. Se você prestar atenção, isso aqui, playing Roblox, é o nome da ação, certo? Qual que é o nome da ação? Se ele está dando um nome para a ação, ele meio que se torna um pouco o substantivo, certo? Então, o que você precisa saber? Que a ação é que vai ser a responsável por fazer o verbo, né, entre aspas, porque ele vai estar mais funcionando como um nomeador de coisas, né? Qual que é o nome disso aqui? Hat, chapéu. Qual que é o nome disso aqui? Glasses, sunglasses, óculos. Qual que é o nome da ação, dessa ação? É jogar. Jogar Roblox. Então, como é o nome da ação, ele funciona como um substantivo, ok? Em português. Em inglês ele tem um nome chamado gerund, certo? E aí você só precisa prestar atenção porque quem vai executar a ação vai ser o verbo, que está em forma nominal, que está com o valor de um substantivo. Ok? Por exemplo, olha essa frase aqui, ó. Loving Now United is very easy for some of my students. Primeiro foca em entender a frase. Vai. Amar na United. Presta atenção. Vão acabar, a tradução vai acabar em jogar, amar, assistir, certo? Então, ó. Amar na United é muito fácil para alguns dos meus alunos. O que é fácil para alguns dos meus alunos? Amar o na United, certo? Amar. Então, qual que é o nome da ação que é fácil? É amar. Loving, certo? Então, aqui presta atenção. A palavra inicial era love, certo? Você sabe, você conhece love. L-O-V-E. O que acontece? Quando for curtinho assim, certo? E terminar em I, você precisa tirar o I, você vai tirar a letra E, vai colocar o ing, certo? Love virou loving, certo? Não é só colocar o ing, não. Terminou com E assim, e é curto, aí fica. Você tira o E e coloca o ing, certo? Watching Netflix is very addicting. O que quer dizer isso? Assistir Netflix é muito. E agora? Viciante, é muito viciante. Muito bem. Assistir Netflix é muito viciante. Going to the malls is almost impossible now. Ir para os shoppings, é quase impossível agora. Ah, teacher, mas dá para ir. Tá, gente, mas aqui agora não é recomendável. É recomendado por causa da quarantine, certo? Então, go também, você vai colocar o in. Going to the mall, to malls, certo? Ir a shoppings. Já tá na story time, olha, que bom. Ok? Gerúndio, então. Story time. Let's go to the story. Let's talk a little bit about our friends traveling in Egypt. Why? Gente, a gente vai. Presta atenção, porque eu vou usar esse gerund, certo? Eu vou usar o gerúndio na história. Foca sempre em entender a história. Você sabe que se eu te explico sobre gerúndio, eu vou usar gerúndio na história. Se eu te explico o vocabulário pass down, hold on to, eu vou usar ele. Mas foca em entender. Foca em pegar aquilo e ver no contexto. Porque você está se preparando para fazer ocean. O seu objetivo sempre é fazer ocean no final. 15 minutos de inglês, 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 inglês. Certo? Por exemplo, quem joga Fortnite, quem joga alguns jogos de sobrevivência, mas joga Free Fire. A primeira coisa que quando você cai, você não pode sair adoidado. Sair no meio das pessoas assim, certo? Mesma coisa, você não pode chegar assim do nada no mar, começar. Você nunca viu nada de inglês, você já começa a querer assistir filme, tudo. Vai, vai com calma no sentido do que primeiro você tem que pegar o loot. Primeiro você tem que loot. Que, teacher? Eu não jogo esses jogos, não entendi nada. Primeiro você tem que se preparar. Pegar uma arma. Pegar um escudo. Pegar um kit de saúde. Pegar o quê? Você tem que se preparar para enfrentar a batalha. Porque não é fácil. Gente, liga lá a televisão, os caras lá falando. Blá, 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 você não entende nada. Primeira vez, meu Deus do céu, é como se fosse uma batalha, um monte de som, é só barulho. Pra esse barulho virar uma coisa compreensível, você tem que se munir de arma. Qual que é a sua arma? É a piscininha. É você entender que going to malls is almost impossible. O que quer dizer? Ir pro shopping. Então você fala, beleza, going é ir, watching é assistir, loving é amar, playing é jogar. Eating é o quê? Eating. Eating is very nice. Comer é muito legal. Então, você precisa começar a identificar para você, a hora que você estiver no mar, ele vai estar falando. De repente ele fala, going to the mall, aí você fala, opa, going. Aí ele quer dizer que ir é não sei o que. Você vai entender. Certo? Okay, our friends were in a hotel in Egypt. Okay? They woke up super happy because they are in Egypt, and the boys came to the room too. And they said, hey, hello everybody, good morning. And they said, wow, waking up in Egypt is super cool, said 11. I can't believe that we are here. Then Snow White said, yeah, traveling to Egypt by airplane is not easy. It's tiring. Then Moana said, but girls and guys, imagine before the airplanes. We're talking about airplanes. Imagine before, when there were no airplanes, right? It was way harder. Coming to Egypt was way harder than it is now. Then Patrick said, I agree. Hey, by the way, what are we going to do now? Said Patrick. Well, said Nerfatiti, eating is very important for having energy during the day. So first, let's eat breakfast. Let's eat breakfast, everybody said. And they went to eat breakfast. Then Nefertiti said, guys, I want to present you to a friend of mine. His name is Abanub. Abanub is coming with us today. Abanub is coming with us today to take us to Egypt. Hello, Abanub, everybody said. Okay, and they started their journey in Egypt. First, we're going to eat breakfast. And Nefertiti presented the breakfast for them. Okay? She said, having breakfast is also very important for the Egyptian people. It's a tradition. It's a tradition that is passed down from generation to generation. Okay? Eating a very nice breakfast. And we're going to eat a food called full medam. Full medam. What? What is it? All right, a full medam is made of 2 small cups of Egyptian fava beans, right? Olive oil, salt, pepper, and some vegetables. There's also chili pepper flakes. Okay, so that's basically what you can find in this food called. Okay, so we're going to eat a food called faux mesdames. Faux mesdames? What is this food? Asked Scooby-Doo. And Nefertiti and today we're going to eat, said Nefertiti, faux mesdames. It's the most traditional food in Egypt. Faux mesdames? Asked Scooby-Doo. Yes, said Abanub. Faux mesdames is a very traditional food that is passed down from generation to generation. It's a very big and important tradition here in Egypt. So faux mesdames is made of Egyptian fava beans, okay, salt, parsley, olive oil, lemons, salt, pepper, okay, and chili pepper flakes. All right, who wants to try it? Then Moana said, I love it. Ariel said, I love it too. Then Woody said, I don't know if I should try this food. Oh, madame, I've never tried. And they said, come on, Woody, you have to try. We're here in Egypt, come on, eat that. And I said, and he tasted, and he thought, well, it's kind of good. It's different, but it's kind of good. Right, said Snow White. That's very fine, perfect. But now, let's go to somewhere else. Let's see Egypt, right? Eating traditional food is important. Okay, I understood. I got it. Fine. But seeing the wonders of Egypt is the reason why we came here, isn't it? And everybody said, yes, let's go to Egypt. And they went. They got the van and they started their journey again. And Nefertiti said, all right, Abanub, take us to the Luxor temple. Then they went to the Luxor temple. Then Nefertiti started explaining, visiting the Luxor temple is super important if you are coming to Egypt. So we are coming here today. That's why we're here today. Okay, let's start talking a little bit about the Luxor temple. Okay, so Pharaoh Amenhotep III started building this construction, okay, in 1390, between 1390 and 1352 BC before Christ, okay. Then it was the turn of Amenhotep III, Tutankhamun, right? Tutankhamun, or there are many ways of pronouncing it, but Tutankhamun is the most traditional, let's say. Horemheb and Ramses II. Okay, so it was a very important temple, right? A religious place. Okay, and it's all made of sandstone. Okay, here you can have an idea of how it is inside. So all the friends were inside the Luxor temple, and something dropped into Snow White. And Snow White said, "Oh my gosh, what is that?" And everyone said, "What's the problem, Snow White?" And she said, "Something fell on me, a liquid, a green liquid. I don't know what is it." Then Miranha took it. "It's poison, Snow White. Are you okay, Snow White? It's poison. This place is poisonous." Then Nefertiti said, "Don't worry, guys, don't worry. I have a first aid kit here. I'm going to help her. Relax, Snow White. Everything is fine. Nothing is gonna happen, okay? Don't worry." Then they went outside the Luxor temple. These rocks are huge. They're all made of stones. You can have an idea of how old it is, right? It's very traditional, okay? And they saw a lot of things there. Then Scooby said, "Okay, I like that, but feed me, please. I'm hungry. I'm starving, guys. I think we could find something to eat, couldn't we?" Then Nefertiti said, "Don't worry. We're going to eat now. We were about to go to a place to eat kebab and kofta. Okay, this is a street market." Then everybody was amazed. There were many colors in that street market. Okay, they found a little bit weird because they didn't understand the Arabic language, right? So if you didn't know, this language is written from right to the left, right? If you are going to write your name, you write my name, Myname. You write like that. In the Arabian language, you write in the opposite way. You write Myname, my name. So Gabriel, it would be Leirbag. What? Yes, because the L will be here. Jabriel. Leirbag. Okay, so the Arabian language is a very beautiful language, but it's kind of hard to learn, okay? But still, it's very beautiful. And they went to eat kebab and kofta, okay? Ariel said, "I've never eaten those." Then Miranha said, "Really? They're super common. You can even go to Habib's. I think in Habib's there is some of them, and especially in Kiberama. Remember when we went to Londrina? There is this kind of food there." I said, "Oh, really? I didn't know." Yes, there is Zaki too in Londrina, where you can go to eat Arabian food. There are good places. Yala Yala too. Okay. And Will said, "Kebab and kofta, what are those?" Then Nefertiti said, "Don't worry, I can explain. So if you get kebab, you have flatbread, you need garlic, you need paprika, you need lamb, right? This meat here, lamb, onion, tomatoes, okay?" Then Will said, "Wow, it seems delicious. I'm going to try the kebab." Then Scooby said, "I'm smelling the kofta. What is kofta?" And she explained, "Kofta is basically lamb too, okay? But it's made in a different way that makes it look like that, okay? So it's lamb, garlic too, and oil, basically, okay?" Then Demogorgon said, I think I'm even going downstairs to eat this kofta. It seems amazing. It's better than human people." And everybody looked at Demogorgon. Demogorgon, don't say this kind of things, especially here in Egypt. No one knows you here. They think you are a murderer, which you actually were. "Don't say that," said Demogorgon. "I did my crimes, I made crimes, but I regret them. And I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna say that human body is delicious. Okay? I'm going to eat my kofta. And they ate kebab and kofta. Then Cinderella said, "Alright then, now we are full of gas, full of energy. Now that we are full of energy, full of gas, we can go to our next destination. Having our bodies full of food makes it easier to go to our destination." And they took the van, and Nefertiti said, "Alright, Abanub, now take us to the Valley of the Kings, a very important place." And they went to the Valley of the Kings. "You might think," said Nefertiti, "that it's kind of weird and there isn't much to see, right? Just look at that and you don't see much. But don't worry, pay attention. The marvelous things, the amazing things here, they are underground, right? This place is called the Valley of the Kings because almost 63 tombs are the place where the kings used to stay after they died. Okay, there are 63 tombs down here that we can explore. Okay, why did they stay in these tombs? Because this allowed them to wake up after they died. "What?" said Woody. "How can they wake up if they died?" Then Eleven explained, "Woody, you have to understand that they believed that there was life after death. So why did they do all these tombs? Because they wanted to be ready for the other life, to live the other life. Okay? And they used to bury with them food, precious objects, furniture, jewels, even beverage and food they used to put after they died because they thought that they would take these things to the other life. Okay? "Wow," said Nefertiti. "You know a lot, girl. Are you an Egyptologist like me?" And Eleven said, "Well, I am an Egyptologist. I like a lot studying about Egypt. And do you know who also likes studying about Egypt?" said Elle. Then Nefertiti said, "No." Then Elle said, "It's Ariel. Ariel also likes studying about Egypt. Actually, she paid for everyone to come here. It's her birthday present." Then Nefertiti said, "Oh, that's amazing that you guys love Egypt. Egypt is amazing. You're seeing, right?" Then everyone said, "Yes, it's cool. We love it." "So, I'm going to say a curiosity," said Ariel. "There are 26 tombs that they don't know anything about it." "What?" "Yes," said Ariel. "Here, we know that there are 63 tombs, but there are 26 tombs that we don't know much about it. For example, there's one tomb called KV, which was found in 2005, and there are lots of jars, lots of coffins, right? But no mummies. They didn't find any mummy inside." Then everyone, "Wow, I didn't know that." Then Nefertiti said, "Well done, Ariel. You're doing a great job." "And you're right. Here it was the place of the burial of almost all kings, almost all pharaohs of the 18th, 19th, and 20th dynasties." Okay? So from Thutmose to Ramses the 10th. Okay? So a lot of pharaohs have been buried here. Their bodies used to be here. Their tombs used to be here. But there was a lot of robbery, lots of looting. People who would loot because they used to bury lots of gold with the pharaohs. Gold, jewels, all of this stuff they used to bury with the king. And a lot of robbers wanted this gold, so they dig. They used to dig and they used to loot all these tombs. Okay? And this lasted from the 1539 to 1075 before Christ, a long time ago. Okay? But there is a special place that was found intact, that was found untouched. No one had touched it. And this place was Tutankhamun's coffin, Tutankhamun's tomb. In 1922, Howard Carter found, explained Nefertiti, Tutankhamun's tomb. He was not an important pharaoh, but instead, his tomb was intact, untouched, with all treasures and gold, and they were amazed. Okay, I'm going to show you Tutankhamun's. Tutankhamun. I don't know if you noticed, but Tutankhamun, it's this guy here who is in the background, in the wallpaper. Okay, this was what they found there. And Demogorgon said, wow, knowing about that is amazing. Oh my goodness, I'm learning so much in this trip. Then Nefertiti said, to finish this day, we will go to the Abu Simbel temple. Let's go. And they went to the Abu Simbel or Simbel temple. And there they were. Then Nefertiti started to explain. These temples are very preserved, are very conserved. They were built by Ramses II in 13 BCE or 13 before Christ. So here you can see, right, pictures of how Ramses II used to look like, at least how they made him, right? The biggest one, the Ramses temple here in Abu Simbel, has 30 meters, a 30-meter height facade. So the facade, the front part, has 30 meters of height. It's 30 meters height, and there's 40 meters of diameter. Okay, 40 meters like that. And there are huge statues of the pharaoh. Okay, they are still digging and exploring, and this place had to be changed because there would be a flood in a place, and they had to rebuild this place. Okay, so Ramses II built that. It's very preserved, and there's a 30-meter facade and 40-meter diameter. Okay, people are still digging, and they said, all right, to finish our day, we're going to eat dinner, and we're going to eat again in the street market a food called Ras Miamar. Okay, and we're also going to eat a dessert. But Ras Miamar, it's Ras, it's because it's made of rice. Ras rice, okay, it has the same root. Rice, milk, butter or cream, and chicken broth, okay? And as a dessert, you're going to eat baklava, which is layers upon layers of butter brushed with cinnamon scented walnuts in the middle, and after you bake it, you can pour citrus honey syrup So it's delicious. Then 11 tasted and said, wow, it's impressive. I'm loving all this food from Egypt. Will said, I like Ras Myanmar, but baklava is definitely my favorite one. I love this sweet because I love sweets. Right? I love eating candy. I love these desserts. Then they said, guys, you're forgetting about Margot. Give her some food. And Miranha said, don't worry, guys. She eats flies. She eats mosquitoes. She doesn't eat Ras Myanmar nor baklava. I think she's liking eating Egyptian mosquitoes. Eating Egyptian mosquitoes might be feeling her to be very happy. And they said, wow, our first day here in Egypt has been amazing, and it was amazing. I'm so excited about what's coming next. All these traditions, all these very beautiful places that have so much history. I'm loving it. And this is the end of our story. Então, para sua tarefinha, você vai fazer duas coisas. Página 78, exercício 6, do workbook. Errou! Eu escrevi errado, não é do workbook. Então, bora lá. Student Book, página 78, exercício 6. Basicamente, você vai fazer o quê? Complete the sentences. Completar as frases. Certo? Você tem cook, make, paint, roll, share e weave. Cook, cozinhar. Make, fazer. Paint, pintar. Roll, remar. Share, compartilhar. E weave é tipo tecelar, tecer, né? Fazer o tecido lá, ó. Tecelagem, certo? Tecer seria. Tecelar não existe, desculpa. Você vai ver em qual deles se encaixa, mas presta atenção que você tem que mudar ele. Por exemplo, se você onde você achar que é a palavra cook, você tem que colocar o ing no final. Cooking. Então aqui na resposta não vai ficar só cook, vai ser cooking, porque vai ser o nome da ação. Make vai ser making, sem a letra E. Lembra? Mesma coisa de share e weave. Tira a letra E e coloca o ing. Certo? E não se esqueça de fazer os seus 15 minutos de inglês, porque ele é o seu foco. Quem fizer isso vai falar inglês com muito mais velocidade do que aquele cara que não fizer os 15 minutos. E eu tenho certeza de que você tá afim de aprender inglês e dominar essa coisa e poder assistir cada vez mais coisas em inglês sem se preocupar com legenda. E nunca mais você vai se preocupar com legenda, porque você está fazendo seus 15 minutos por dia. Assiste uma coisa que você gosta e eu te vejo amanhã na live, ou hoje no caso, se você estiver vendo. Aliás, a live é 3h40, é bem possível que você esteja vendo no dia da live. Então te vejo logo.